Hi, this is Chris Trevi, and here we have the brand new Prog Unit programming interface from Kontronik. What I will show you in this video is how to install the Windows drivers for the Prog Unit, and then how to connect it to your ESC and update the ESC's firmware. First, I'm going to connect the Prog Unit to my laptop. On the back side of the Prog Unit, you will find a small circuit board mounted button just under the red heat shrink. Press and hold this button while plugging the Prog Unit into a USB port on your computer. Once you plug in the USB, you'll see a solid green LED. Continue to hold the button until the LED turns red. Now, let go and the LED will flash, as you can see here. On the laptop, Windows will recognize the new device and begin to automatically install the correct drivers for it. While the drivers are installing, we can go ahead and download the correct update file from the Kontronik website. We'll go to kontronik.com, click on Service Center, then Downloads, and finally click on Updates. Now select and download the correct update for your particular ESC. The update will download as a zip file, so once the download is complete, simply extract the zip file to your desktop or any folder you prefer. I am going to disconnect the Prog Unit now and open up the Kontronik Updater so that it is ready to go once we connect the ESC. Before proceeding any further, for safety reasons, we should either disconnect the motor leads, the motor pinion or pulley, or at least remove the main and tail rotor blades. Now prepare the ESC by unplugging your receiver or flybarless controller from the master port. This is where we will connect the Prog Unit in a few moments. Next, connect a double-ended male servo cable into the master port, and then power up the ESC with a charged battery pack. Now it is time to connect the Prog Unit. Plug the female connector of the Prog Unit into the double-ended male cable that is already connected to your ESC's master port. Once you're connected, the red LED on the Prog Unit will begin to blink. Now, connect the Prog Unit to your laptop. The Update button will become active, and you will be able to see the firmware version of the Prog Unit itself, as well as the bootloader and the ESC firmware version. Now, you will notice here that my firmware version is already 4.5. I've already run the update before making this video. In your case, you might see 4.2 or 4.3 or 4.4. Now, before doing this update, be sure that you have your laptop plugged into AC power and that you have plenty of battery power for the ESC. Any interruption during this process could corrupt the ESC firmware. Now, go ahead and click Update to begin the firmware transfer. During the upload, you'll notice that the red LED on the Prog Unit and the LED number 2 on your ESC will blink rapidly. The upload process could take several minutes. Once it's complete, go ahead and disconnect the Prog Unit from your ESC and reattach the throttle cable. At this point, I would recommend reprogramming Mode 1 and Mode 4. Congratulations on updating your firmware. I hope you found this video useful. Thanks for watching and happy flying.